If a tiny snippet of JavaScript can hijack a session, that's XSS. In 3 minutes, here's how each type works and how. Why XSS matters. XSS runs attacker code in a trusted origin, letting them steal cookies, read DOM data, or perform actions as the user. It's one of the most common web vulns because it abuses how pages render user input. Reflected XSS. An attacker crafts a link with a script payload inside a parameter, like q equals script/script, and tricks a victim into clicking. The server reflects the unsanitized input into the HTML response. The browser immediately executes the script, leaking session data or making malicious requests. Stored XSS. This is persistent. The attacker submits a payload that gets saved in the database, comments, profiles, chat messages. Every time a user loads the page pulls the stored payload and the browser executes it. One injection, many victims. This is why user-generated content needs strict sanitization and output encoding. DOM-based XSS. No server reflection needed. The server returns a clean page, but client-side JavaScript reads from location.hash, location.search, or document.refer and writes it unsafely into the DOM using document.write, inner HTML, or dangerously set inner HTML. The sync executes the payload purely on the client. Common syncs and sources. Risky syncs, inner HTML, outer HTML, document.write, set timeout with strings, jQuery.html. Risky sources, URL parameters, fragments, post message, and any user-controlled string. Treat all of them as hostile. Prevention checklist. Escape and encode on output. HTML entity, encode text, attribute encode for attributes, JS string encode for inline scripts. Content security policy. Block inline scripts, limit script origins, enable nonce or hash. Use frameworks safe APIs, text content instead of inner HTML, templating that auto-escapes. Sanitize rich input server and client side with vetted libraries, remove script/event attributes and dangerous URLs, JavaScript. HTTP only and secure cookies, same site to reduce CSRF coupling. Avoid eval-like patterns and string-built DOM. Add security liners and unit tests for syncs/sources. Reflected is instant, stored is contagious, DOM-based is client-only, but all 3 execute attacker code in a trusted page. Encode, sanitize, lock down scripts with CSP, and never trust input. For more WebSEC quick wins, subscribe to Bazai.